Broad Radio. For you, by you.
I want us to leave a mark. You know, this is the platform.
It's about sort of reinforcing the idea women are not all queen bees. They don't all stab each other in the back. In fact, quite the reverse. Most women are, just because of the way they've been marginalised and all the things we've been discussing, are actually quite supportive of each other.
You have to believe that you are worthwhile, you know, values, and you know, every woman that I've ever met does. It's just that not every woman has been led to believe she does.
Girls deserve the same opportunities in sport as boys. They deserve to be a big part of the conversation, an equal part of the conversation.
You've been through so much adversity your whole life. This is just one obstacle that you can overcome. Like I still got 2 hands and 2 legs, and it's just back to the drawing boards. Really, it was just that somebody said no, and all I had to do was just turn that no into a yes somewhere else.
I feel like we're told to kind of shut that part of ourselves off, and that's a bit becomes embarrassing or a bit unbecoming, or you know, oh my God, Madonna, put it away, and it's like, why? Like, you know, let us remain sexual beings as long as we want to be. I love the notion of fun being a real focus, because why else are you there?
What's the point of
Exactly. Why else?
I see so many couples just struggling and fighting, and I'm just like, remember, this is a choice, people. This is not the 1850s. You have a choice.
But then you worry, but then it all looks very scary. And you say, okay, I'm definitely not having fun.
So be
but
scared.
I think I'd rather, not have the fun than be scared. Yeah, absolutely. I'm with you 100%, Cindy. Be scared.
I have got that voice in my head telling me that somehow I should look younger and do what it takes.
Well, that just comes. That's the programmed voice. It's deprogramming those words. Otherwise, nothing's going to change. You can put on all the creams and have all the fillers in the world, but if you're not aging gracefully mentally, you're going to be stuck in a real rut about this.
But I think it's just about listening to each other, and it's listening to both sides of the story and gaining respect for each other and having that empathy of where everybody is in this situation and coming to an understanding of what we all need to move forward to celebrate this beautiful nation together.
Why was the Prime Minister not told, as he says he wasn't, or indeed does he actually know, or did he actually know? And then just where does that leave us if there are now 4 women making allegations against the same man, when what appears to have happened is that this was kept quiet for political reasons?
Every 12 months they do a candlelight vigil for all the women and children that have been murdered by a partner. And you sit there and you see all these young girls, 16, they were in year 12, and holding their candles, and all I could think of was these girls are going out into the world in possibly already in their very first important relationship, and what's going to come of that? The statistics are very high that I'm looking at these young girls there, and some of them may not be here.
I got to use my voice, fake smile. In my strange chosen profession, I got permission to stay a child. Not for me, responsibility, I'd rather be off with the birds.
And where did you take your baby bump?
I took my baby bump to the 2012 AFL Grand Final.
Oh my gosh, look at your baby bump!
I took my baby bump all over the world to different mine sites with my work. I just used oversized men's wear because all of the uniform was made for men, so you just had to pick the size that you could get over your baby bump. But they do make stout hard jacket type wear, which for men with beer bellies, and so that kind of worked all right.
I spent no time cradling my tummy when I was pregnant, largely because most of the time my hands were full of cake. There was no room.
Can't quite do this and this.
I have joined a Facebook group of big cat sightings, which is the worst thing I've ever done in my life.
Of course you have.
I try the lady shaver thing. If you've seen it, I have got one. I'll I've got my beauty bag so I can show you. And then you just, hear that?
Yes.
Anyway, so that's it. And I know, but it's really subtle.
And hanging out with women is good for the soul.
Oh, it's so joyous.